Could you please scroll down on the page 4? Yes, yeah, 14. Yes. Yes.
In blue. Okay. So in the Sutta, flood is regularly used to refer to the flood of ignorance and wrong views. Yes, that's what I said. That's great. So when asking how to cross over this flood, Alavaka is inquiring about overcoming ignorance and wrong views. Yes, right. It's similar to how in a flood, water fills the town or village and enters houses. Likewise, ignorance can flood our minds, filling them. Yes, not really that it can, but it is. Ignorance is always flooding our mind.
So Mitchum, could you please help me to delete can? The can is the wrong word. Are you here? So or do you delete or we delete it? So could you please advise us? With this sentence, should we keep it or we delete it?
It's good. We should say, likewise, ignorance is flooding our mind. Yeah.
Okay. So Mitch Chamchen, could you please help me to revise this? Likewise, ignorance is flooding our minds, mind and feeling them. Could you please help us to revise this? Or
we can.
Or can you please share the host to me and then I can easily to revise this? And then everyone can see.
Do you want to have your co-host, right?
Yeah, co-host cả anh vui, co-host.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah.
So now I can do it, right? Okay, share screen here. So now people can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so now I do it. Ignorant is flooding you. Sayalay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I make bigger, easily to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
In many suttas, the sea is also translated as the ocean. Actually, I mean, in the translation we are using, I think he uses the word sea, but we could also say ocean. Ocean is another translation.
Is it correct? If I do like this?
In the translation, sea can also be translated as ocean. Yeah, okay. This sea or ocean symbolizes samsara, yes, the endless cycle of rebirth, right? So in various suttas, samsara, the cycle of rebirth, is described as reverse rebirth. No, in various suttas, samsara, the cycle of rebirth, is described as the ocean. Or as an ocean, yeah.
It's okay. Yes, thank you. So the
Yeah.
next.
When Alavaka asks about the flood, he's inquiring about crossing over ignorance or wrong understanding. Yes. When he asks about the sea, he's seeking guidance on overcoming samsara, or the cycle of rebirth. Yes, that's great.
Okay. So now we go to the next section.
Okay.
Very easy for me to understand. And also so for my classmates, and then they can, write down on handwriting and understand about.
Very clear. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Thank you. So I delete this sentence here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I do this. Thank you. So now this one.
Okay.
To make them bigger. Thank you. I have to wear glasses because I'm very old. I cannot see.
Yeah. So, through conviction, one crosses over the flood. Through heedfulness, over the sea. Through persistence, one overcomes suffering and stress. And through discernment, a person is purified. In the last set of questions, the answer to the first question was conviction or saddha, faith. Yes, saddha is saddha. That's the Pali word.
Yes, because I don't know about the Pali words. Maybe Trâm help
Yeah.
me to take on the inbox, and then I can easily to copy paste.
Em không biết đâu.
Yeah.
Yến có biết cái từ đấy không? Yến đánh vào, hoặc là ai biết đánh vào cái từ Pali đấy giúp em với. Từ Sanda gì đó.
Sama.
Saddha. SADDHA.
SA.
D.
Yes.
Yeah. HA. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Sada, faith.
Yeah. Faith in the Buddha's teachings will lead them. Faith in the Buddha's teachings will allow us to practice those teachings. Yeah, great.
Please let me make them. Okay. Thank you.
Again, it's faith that will allow us to practice the teaching and to be able to get over ignorance, the flood of ignorance and wrong view. Yes, by faith, we can follow and practice, right? If we had no faith, we wouldn't feel any need to follow or practice the Buddhist teaching. Yeah. Then we couldn't cross over the flood of ignorance. Very good. Through heedfulness, the sea, heedfulness, the original Pali word is appamada, yes, which is like diligence or also carefulness. Yeah, actually we could also even say mindfulness. It's another for mindfulness. Carefulness also. Yeah. Yeah, okay. To understand this, someone may want to find in Vietnamese the original Pali for appamada. Yes, because there are many words used to describe appamada. Yes, right.
Appamada. Appamada.
Yeah. There should be some Vietnamese to Pali dictionary, I think, where everyone can see the Pali in Vietnamese. So then it may be more clear, the original meaning in the sutta. But if we think heedfulness is like avoiding what is bad, by avoiding what is bad, we can cross the sea of samsara or get over the sea of samsara. Yes. If we didn't have appamada or heedfulness, we would just indulge in sensual pleasure, staying lost in samsara. Yeah. Also, because of appamada, we can choose to do what is good. And doing what is good will also lead us across the sea of samsara.
Yes, I like.
Yeah.
Because we are mindful, so that's why we can know clearly what is bad or what is good, right? So
Yeah, right.
why we will do good and we avoid the bad things. Yeah,
Yes, right.
Okay.
Samsara nghĩa là luân hồi phải không biết?
Samsara
Dạ đúng rồi cô, vòng luân hồi.
vòng luân hồi.
Hôm bữa sau khi mà sư cô duyệt xong ấy, cô lấy lại cái file này xong cô put vào Google Translate đấy, thì nghĩa của nó là gần như là đúng, con nghĩ là ít nhất phải 98%. Xong anh em đọc là dần dần anh em sẽ ngấm nó vào trong đầu nhanh lắm ạ. Chắc sư cô không biết đi đâu.
Okay.
Cô ơi, cái chữ Appamada đấy có nghĩa là gì ạ?
Đây là tiếng Pali em không biết được.
Appamada.
So
Có chị nữa.
So under your supervisor, so I asked more one sentence like, because of appamada, we can choose to do the right thing. Is it right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, to do the right or good things. Okay. So in this sutta, appamada is translated as heedfulness. So heedfulness is like being careful about avoiding bad and choosing what is good. But there's several different words that are used to translate appamada. So I think it's good if people can find it also in Vietnamese.
And Sayalay, if appamada is a Pali word, right? And the
Yeah.
meaning of this word is in English is a heedfulness or heedfulness.
Heedfulness. But we could also say carefulness or even mindfulness.
Mindfulness. So the another Pali, I remember mindfulness is a sati.
Yes, right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
but appamada, yeah, the different or the same, the meaning with the sati.
It's a little bit different.
Mhm.
Like the mindfulness, the meaning of mindfulness in sati is like clearly knowing, like being aware.
Yes.
But for appamada, mindfulness is like if you are walking on a slippery path, like icy or rainy, like if you're walking on a dangerous path, then you have to be very mindful, right? But it's like you have to be very careful with each step, to choose your steps very carefully so that you don't fall like that. So appamada is like being aware by being careful about what we're doing, to make sure we're choosing the good thing over the bad thing, like that.
Yes, I like. Can you wait for me just a minute? I need the Vietnamese help. Có ai hỗ trợ cho em một tí xíu vì em đang hỏi cái từ appamada nó khác với lại cái sati là chánh niệm ấy, vì ở đây còn có nghĩa là mindfulness nhưng mà sư cô giải thích cái appamada nó khác thì em vẫn chưa làm. Có ai hỗ trợ cho em cái này một tí được không nhỉ?
Cái này đơn giản lắm, để tớ là đánh như này vào để mọi người xem phát hiểu ngay này. Ok, đợi một phút.
Chị Trâm ơi, cái từ sati là sự ghi nhớ, chánh niệm, sự ghi nhớ, nhưng mà cái từ appamada là sư cô bảo là cái sự cẩn thận đúng không? Careful.
Thì sư cô bảo là có thể dùng được carefulness với lại mindfulness, cho nên là chị mới hỏi đến cái từ
Thì cũng có thể là cái chữ mindfulness này nó sẽ có nhiều nghĩa trong nhiều bối cảnh đó. Nhưng mà cái chữ sati mình học chánh niệm đấy là cái sự ghi nhớ, nó khác với cái sự cẩn thận.
Google dịch tạm trong lớp học nhanh. Cái này được gọi là, còn nếu mà dùng cái gọi là tránh tinh tấn.
Không phải.
Sự tinh tấn.
Không phải cái appamada nó không phải là tránh tinh tấn, nó
Không phải tinh tấn đâu.
Nó có cái do ở trong cái bản dịch của người ta dịch là từ không phóng dật.
Cái chữ tinh tấn trong tiếng Pali mà mình hay dùng là cái chữ virija.
Đây sati đây chính là
đó, thì sati là chính niệm, nhưng mà sư cô nói là sati nó khác với lại appamada này. Một chữ Pali khác là dịch thành appamada, nhưng mà sư cô lại nói là appamada nó khác một chút xíu so với lại sati. Ok. Chuyên gia sọt ở đây rồi. Chắc học được một cái từ này xong chắc nhớ cái từ heedfulness, nhớ cả đời không có.
Apamadang.
Không phóng dật, không sao lãng, không
Đây,
thôi, cứ tạm hiểu là không phóng dật này, không phóng dật, không cẩn thận, không...
nghĩa là cảnh giác thận trọng.
Ok.
Dùng cái từ không phóng dật nghe nó kiểu rõ nghĩa hơn là cái chữ careful.
Không phóng dật. Ok, dùng từ không phóng dật, lấy cái bản dịch. Cảnh giác thận trọng, không phóng dật. Ok.
Ok không?
Ok.
Mình mình tra cái từ điển của Thera trong cái trang web của Theravada đấy em.
Dạ.
Nó có cái phần từ điển mà tiếng Pali á.
Dạ.
Thì nó ghi cái giống như cái từ gì nãy em, nó ghi là sự nhiệt, cẩn thận, nó có nói là từ cẩn thận.
Dạ.
Cẩn thận, chú ý, sự nhiệt thành, sốt sắng, sự không vẻ vui.
Dạ.
Thế trong từ điển mọi người tự search trong đó nha.
Cẩn thận, không dễ vui, không phóng dật.
Sự nhiệt thành, sốt sắng.
Ok.
Ghi lên trong chat rồi đi.
Ok, Sayalay à? Sayalay ok.
Sao lại dễ thương quá.
Sự cẩn thận không dễ không gì hả bác?
Không dễ ruôi, không phóng dật. Sự cẩn thận không dễ ruôi, không phóng dật. Okay, we continue, Sayalay.
Okay. I wanted to say that on the retreat, Sayadaw gave the name Appamada to one of the temporary nuns. Okay, so through persistence, one overcomes suffering and stress. In Pali, it is prajna. They use the word persistence here. Persistence is, in Pali, it is virya.
Virya.
Right.
Is it correct here?
Yeah.
Yes, this one.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
What happened to my... Okay. I already have here.
Virya.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Usually it is translated as energy. So they use the word persistence here, but usually virya is translated as energy. After
giả làm súng nhắm chuẩn vào người đàn ông, sau đó bắn bùng một cái. Người đàn ông đó vô cùng phối hợp cúi đầu xuống giảng.
As energy. Translated as energy. Yes. Okay. By energy or not being lazy, we can overcome suffering and stress. Yes. Through, let's see, by energy or not being lazy. By energy or not being lazy, we can not give up what is necessary. By energy or not being lazy, we can not give up.
Not give up.
What is necessary for overcoming suffering and stress. Yeah. Okay, good. Through discernment, actually, by energy or not being lazy, we are able not to give up. We are able, right? Yeah, not to give up. Okay. Okay. Through discernment, a person is purified. Here, the Pali is this prajna is like the Sanskrit version of the Pali word. So in Pali, we would spell it P-A-N-N-A. But P-A-N-N-A, yes. But the N's have the little mark over the N.
Is correct.
Like you had before for prajna. Yeah, like that N. I mean, it's P-A-N-N-A, but the N has this mark for like
And
prajna.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but both N have the mark.
Okay. Yeah. So it will be based.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Here the Pali is panya, which means wisdom. Discernment is knowing good from bad or right from wrong. By wisdom, a person is purified. Yes, good.
Yeah.
You see that.
Yeah, good.
Okay. So basically, Alavaka is asking, how do we acquire wisdom, wealth, and honor? Which is like praise from people. How do we bind friends to ourselves? Meaning, how do we make friends or become famous? Yes. Passing from this world to the next, how does one not grieve? How can we avoid suffering? Yeah, that's all fine. I think actually you could say Alavaka is asking, how do we acquire wisdom, wealth, and honor? Honor, which is like fame. Okay. Yeah. Okay. How about the next part?
Yes. So this is a little bit mistake about the format. So I will do later on. I'll put it
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Convinced of the arahants Dhamma for attaining unbinding. That's like faith. Yeah, so again, that's like sada, faith. So we need to believe or be sure about the teachings for attaining unbinding. Unbinding is actually nirvana, yes, or the ultimate freedom. Binding is like being tied or trapped. Yes, so unbinding is like being released or being free. Yes. By being sure about the enlightened one's teachings, we can be released. Yes, okay. Being heedful is like carefulness, being observant or being mindful. Yeah, that's appamada again. One who listens well gains discernment. By listening to the teachings, we can gain wisdom. Yes. Doing what is fitting, doing the right thing, enduring burdens is like patience. Doing what's fitting means doing the right thing at the right time. In harmony with the situation.
I'm sorry, I cannot hear the voice very well. In
harmony. In harmony, you know harmony?
I don't know Harman. Harman.
Yes, and Y with a Y at the end. Harmony.
Harmony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right thing. In harmony with the situation. Okay. Great. Enduring burdens is like patience. Yes. The Pali term is Khanti. Khanti is Khanti. H.
H here or S at the end of the.
Yeah, right. That's good. That's right.
Yeah, thank you.
Meaning patience or being patient. Doing what's appropriate and right, being patient and having initiative, which is like energy. Yes. Energy means both mental and physical energy. Great. With energy, one can find wealth. Yeah. Yes, good. Through truth, one attains honor. Truth here is like the ultimate truth, maybe say the ultimate truth and also telling the truth. Yeah. Yeah, great. Okay. Not telling lies. Yeah. By telling the truth, one attains honor. Giving binds friends to oneself. That's like generosity. Yeah. Maybe we should say, by telling the truth, one attains honor. Well, actually, by telling the truth and by knowing the ultimate truth. Yeah, great. One attains honor. Yes. Giving binds friends to oneself. That's like generosity. Yes. By being generous, we can gain many friends. This idea is given in many suttas where generosity is portrayed as the way to make friends. Yes. At first, it might seem sad, like getting friends by giving presents. Yes. But if we observe life, we can see it's true. Generous people are the ones who have a lot of friends. Yes. With these four qualities, truth, self-control, stamina, and relinquishment, a householder of conviction on passing away doesn't grieve. So with these four qualities, we don't have to be sad when we die. Yes. With these four qualities, truth, self-control, stamina, and relinquishment. Maybe we can say stamina is physical and mental energy. Stamina or physical and mental energy. And relinquishment or generosity. Relinquishment is another way of, we could call generosity, yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay, very good.
So now we move to the next one.
Sure, yes. One can now go ask others, common Brahmins and contemplatives, if anything is better than that. The initial sentence, one is not. If there is anything better than. Maybe cancel that paragraph, I would say, because I was trying to speak in between the automatic speaking of the Anki cards.
Yes.
Maybe you can mention the Buddha. Let me see here. Maybe we can find the truth, self-control, and doing something. How one could ask contemporaries to understand what was very satisfied. Okay. Maybe also erase this first sentence. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Basically, the Buddha is explaining how Alavaka could ask other contemporaries to understand what benefits the next life. But Alavaka was very satisfied with the Buddha's answers. Yeah, okay. So he is asking, how could I, or why would I go ask anyone else? Now that he understands the benefits of this life and the next life, he doesn't feel the need to consult another ascetic or Brahmin. Yes, okay, good. The explanation given is that Alavaka gained the first stage of enlightenment from the Buddha's explanation. That's why he says he doesn't need to go ask anyone else. Yes. Now he declares that he will go from village to village, town to town, and share what the Buddha taught him with others. Yes, actually in the commentaries, or like the further explanations about the sutta, Alavaka means he will go from place to he will go from place to place in the cosmos or throughout the universe. Yeah.
Right?
From place to place, all around the universe. Yeah. Okay. To share what the Buddha taught. Yes, okay. Great. It is said that Alavaka attained the first stage of enlightenment through the Buddha's teachings. This is a good example of how the Buddha can teach anyone. Yes, because Alavaka is a yaka or demon. Alavaka with just one teaching became a sotapanna, stream enterer. We hear about this frequently. There's some discussion about why that might be. Perhaps at that time in human history, people were very ready to hear the Dhamma, making it easier for them to understand. Nowadays, with numerous distractions and busy minds, it may be more challenging to have easy access to wisdom in modern times. Yeah. I chose this example because the Buddha gives a lot of one-word answers, and I thought it would be easy for English speakers. Each of those answers has deep meaning.
Wow, congratulations.
That's great. Actually, I thought it would be easy for non-English speakers.
Sao hôm nay học nhiều vậy Trâm? Lố
Yes.
17 phút rồi. Yeah.
Thank you. It is the lesson for the 14th of November. For the 13th of November, I'm not yet to finish.
Well, mostly I think we talked about it yesterday.
Yes.
The day before. Yeah, the day before we didn't discuss much. That's very complete what you did. Yes, that's great.
That's great. Thank you for your cảm ơn vui.
Thank you very much. We will learn on this.
Vui.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
thank you.
a
Sayalay.
It's
nice review today.
Tên trẻ ăn vui hay quá ha.
Yeah, vui giỏi quá.
Trẻ mà không ăn vui là mệt lắm.
Hay quá, hay quá, hay quá.
Easily for us to understand about the meaning on the paragraph.
Yeah. That's like the written version of our class yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, so I will remember Alavaka. So that
I think we are the Alavaka in the past.
Yeah, maybe now very well.
I love Alavaka.
Oh. Oh, that's funny. Because I think I didn't tell you all the story about Alawaka.
Yeah. This
Maybe next time. It must
um,
be late
this
already.
right.
Okay, thank you, Sayalay. Thank you, everyone. So we
See
finish
you
the class here and see you tomorrow with a new.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Oh,
Good night.
See you.
Bye.
Sayalay.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone.
tomorrow.